Hey guys, Deju22 here, and we're about to begin the first round of the Gold Rush tournament for the Blue Conference. And we begin with a matchup that we had at the last tournament, the Bound for Glory tournament, and we have a rematch between these two men. And it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. Now, bear in mind, they don't have any ill will towards each other, but we wanted... The only reason it was made a Extreme Rules match was to simply spice things up. And one other news that I want to make sure that I report is that we did have a matchup between Mr. Rogers and Bob Barker, but they didn't want to fight each other. So instead of fighting each other, they both take the draw. And by doing that, they each get 1 point apiece, which should allow someone to take the lead when it's all said and done. But who's going to take the lead? Is it going to be Guerrero, or is it going to be Steamboat? Let's find out right now. And we're off. So these two, after one match, they should know each other. I mean, these guys are students of the game in the sport of professional wrestling. And we have a full Nelson to begin the match on Eddie Guerrero, but it's a little too early to slap a full Nelson on Eddie Guerrero. And an abdominal stretch on Eddie Guerrero. So already the Dragon is trying to force Guerrero into submission, but you're going to have to do a little bit more to Guerrero if you want to get him to tap out. I mean, that's just a given, really. Let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. Whoa, what a couple of chops and a punch right to the head. And a punch to the head of Eddie Guerrero. And whipped over the top rope, and a clothesline onto the floor. Oh, but Eddie gets back inside. And a knee right to the head. Ooh, and a kick and a punch right to the left arm of Eddie Guerrero. Oh, but a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker onto the Dragon. And Eddie, wow, a cornered bulldog, a modified bulldog onto Steamboat, and a backside slam onto Steamboat. So far, so far we haven't had the action spill onto the outside. So in fact, both these guys are really good in the ring. But the only difference is that Eddie can be. I mean, he can play dirty if he has to, or if he feels he needs to. And in this match, he can if he so chooses. But right now, the match is in the ring. And a leg sweep, and ooh, and a modified knee breaker. Excuse me, a modified knee breaker onto the Dragon. I don't think the Dragon's going to be able to stand up if he takes too many of those moves. And another abdominal stretch, but Eddie Guerrero once again escapes that predicament. Hurricane Rana DDT to the Dragon. Oh, but the Dragon doesn't stay stunned for long. And a couple of slaps to the chest and a punch right to the head. And an elbow to the head. A snap suplex onto the Dragon. And a drop kick that misses. And an arm smash onto Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And an armbar onto Steamboat. and an enziguri onto the Dragon, and now it's the Dragon who's in trouble right now. Wow, now I actually don't know the name of that move, but I think it's called the Romero stretch. I'm not certain, or the Romero special. I don't remember the names of. I don't remember the name of that particular move. I'll be sure to learn about that. Because, I mean, I know a lot of moves, but I don't know every move, so... And sometimes a new move is innovated every now and then, really. I'll be sure to learn the name of that one move. But moving on. A kick and a punch this time to the Dragon's left arm. Excuse me. An abdominal stretch to the Dragon. Turnabout is fair play, and the same could be said for the Dragon, escaping that move. And a whip into the corner goes Guerrero. So yeah, Bob Barker and Mr. Rogers didn't want to fight each other, so they decided to take the draw and just, you know, not compete against one another. And a back suplex, and then a kick right to the back of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So yeah, instead of taking the match, they decided to just forfeit together and only get 1 point apiece for it, as opposed to getting nothing. So we're gonna have 4 singles matches in this case. Whipped back into the ring is the Dragon, and an elbow right into the esophagus, or the larynx of the Dragon. Wait a minute, roll up. 1, 2, no, kick out by the Dragon. I mean, the match spilled onto the outside, but it didn't stay outside for very long, which I suppose is to the advantage of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He's not a guy that will go out of his way to use a weapon. In fact, he feels as if he is a weapon unto himself. And a back suplex onto the Dragon. Now Guerrero picks him up. And a jumping headbutt onto Guerrero. And a spinning heel kick that misses. And an arm drag onto Guerrero. And now what's he doing? Power slam onto Guerrero. And now he picks him up. And now it's Guerrero who's in trouble, and a crossbody onto Guerrero. Drop kick, but I don't think he got all of it, though. An atomic drop onto Guerrero. An elbow drop to Guerrero. And now he picks him up. No, wait a minute, another small package. 1, 2, 3, I cannot believe this. Guerrero, just when you think Eddie couldn't do anything else, just when you think Eddie is down for the count, he somehow surprises you and manages to, quote, steal the victory. So Eddie has won again. I'll tell you one thing, Eddie Guerrero is just proving why he is in the tournament. I mean, he's just proving his worth in this tournament. I mean, I would have to think with all the victories that he's amassed, that'll get him closer and closer to the World Heavyweight Championship. But stay tuned for the next match. It'll be coming up right after this.